Guys, you know they said, had I know, always come at last. Right now, information reaching us is that the wives are now saying, had I know. That had they know, they wouldn't have destroyed Queen Naomi's marriage, or they wouldn't have been fighting her. They would have respected their husband even when they have the opportunity to avert what is happening right now, because it is no longer funny. It is no longer funny at all from the information we are gathering. Anyway, before we proceed, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video. We already know that they said, allegedly, that Kabiyesi have made the wives to vacate the palace. Not only did they vacate the palace, they have been restricted. As in their movement inside the palace have been restricted. There are certain areas that they are to stay, and there are areas that they are not to stay. Those places that they enter in the palace before and feel relaxed, go around the whole place, they are no longer to walk around in that palace like that again. Reason is because their presence in the palace and their movements, free movement in the palace, might cause Queen Naomi not to return. And anything that would jeopardize that opportunity for Kabiyesi right now, Kabiyesi is not smiling. He is ready to stop it by all means. So with that, they said the last attitude that was meted to the wives of the king, the wives are not happy at all. They decided that they are going to have a serious meeting with their husband. You know, on that meeting, they are going to pour out their mind to him and even beg him to tamper justice with mercy, that if there's any way they have offended him, he should forgive them and accept them back as their wife. Because in as much as they are still wife to him, they said his attitude is saying otherwise. And that is because they have disrespected him for a very long time. And this time he is more focused on the things that has to do with Tadenikawo and the Queen Naomi. Anything contrary to that, I don't think is bothering him right now. But the wives are also bothered over the fact that the things are no longer the way it used to be for them, you know. So they decided to have a meeting with Kabiyesi right there in the palace. They called Kabiyesi from the information. They texted him, and he agreed to have that meeting with them. So they said they went to the place where they are to have the meeting. And something happened that day. They said where they were waiting for Kabiyesi to have the meeting, at some point, the guards have to come and tell them to move from that place to one other area that is just a very small place, you know, that they did not tell them the reason why they were moved from where they were waiting for Kabiyesi to that place, until later they find out that it was when Queen Naomi was coming into the palace, they were moved out of that place, such that Queen Naomi will not see them. Yes, so because I believe that if if she sees them there, she might think that Kabiyesi is lying to her. That's the information we are getting allegedly. Then the funny part of it is that after Queen Naomi must have finished what she came to the palace to do and left, they were called back to come and stay there and wait for Kabiyesi. And they went there. Oh, hey. See, when I was listening to this, I was like, is this true? If this is true, these people, they need to call themselves meeting. Seriously. They need to tell themselves that they want more than this. That is if they want more than that. So, they waited for Kabiyesi. Oh. They waited for Kabiyesi. They said from morning till night. They left every other thing they have for that day for the sake of staying and having a meeting with Kabiyesi. From morning till night, they say Kabiyesi never called. Kabiyesi never showed up. He did not show up on that meeting. The wives were like, what is this? So it has gotten to this extent. And why not? Even if he just say, okay, guys, ladies, this meeting will not hold again. Something came up, or I am busy. Please bear with me. It is still some but there was nothing like that. They said the wives were crying. They were blaming themselves. At some point, they started regretting it. Some people said they regret why they got married to the king. While others are saying they are regretting why they involved themselves in anything that has to do with Queen Naomi's marriage with Kabiyesi. Someone like Olori Calabash, they said she was crying, blaming herself, regretting her involvement in pursuing Queen Naomi out of the palace, because let me tell you, she must have maybe, assuming she did not partake in ensuring that Queen Naomi leave the palace, she will still be in that palace knocking Kabiyesi, and they still be happy, still be pretending and all of that. But because she wanted to have it all, she wanted to have everything that Queen Naomi has. She wanted to have Kabiyesi all to herself. But she was just wasting her time then, because even when Queen Naomi left, Kabiyesi decided to remarry. Kabiyesi did not marry her. Yes, Kabiyesi did not marry her. But I believe that Kabiyesi later married her out of sympathy, when it is clear that he will need to marry many women. Because I believe if Kabiyesi loves her that much, that the moment Queen Naomi left, Kabiyesi would have married her immediately. Even after marrying her, Kabiyesi will not even decide to marry another person. They say she was regretting it big time. Hey, when I hear this information, I said, if this is true, these people, sorry for them, but that is what they deserve. Oh. Seriously, that is what they deserve. They said Igbi own, she was like, oh, this is a very big insult. Very big insult. Because of this small girl. This small girl, what you have done to us. Small girl with big God. That is who Queen Naomi is. Seriously. They say someone like someone like Olori Two-Face, she was just like, this is too much, oh, this is too much. All because of this Queen Naomi. This Naomi of a girl. This girl is using something strong on the Kabiyesi, oh. Hey, they said no be smart. Auntie Blow Blow was just there crying. Was See, this is what happens to you when you want to dig where you did not sow, when you want to reap where you did not sow. Kabiyesi is Queen Naomi's husband. And as long as Queen Naomi is not there, everybody that is there will not matter to Kabiyesi. Whether you believe it or not, if all of this information we are hearing is the truth, that has explained everything. You don't even need more explanation from me. If this information, unless they are not true, but if there is any atom of truth in all of this information that we are hearing, it simply means that no Queen Naomi, no Kabiyesi. Queen Naomi with Kabiyesi with hundred of you, even with your jazz, even with your manipulations, he will not be happy. And for the fact that he is not happy, you guys will mean nothing to him. So why will you be in a marriage where you mean nothing? Yes, so because sometimes I'll be asking myself, if this information is true, these people should go and re-examine themselves. So unless they are not true, because I will always remind you, they are all alleged information. They said they waited and waited and waited. When it was almost night, they have to start going back to wherever they were coming from, crying and lamenting bitterly, regretting. Some people said had they known, they would have gone on their daily business today instead of coming here to waste their time and receive insults, hiding them and bringing them back. Anyway, guys, that is what you deserve. That is what they deserve. Oh. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Always remember, they are all alleged information. Okay? From Army Boy Headquarters. Bye. Love you guys.